Right, so use after your encounter with the red vans and your very decorative use of their heads,
Oh yes, I
you
forgot.
That's
that,
right.
you've made your way back to the inn.
I just want to say we totally like I make the intro for the viewers.
It's totally not for us, honest.
Do you know what? See, because it's been an extra week, I feel like obviously if you're like me and
Oh, it
Lewis,
doesn't work.
Lewis is quite old now, you know,
Fuck up.
and his memory's going a wee bit, you know, and he doesn't know how to use computers anymore. So
No, I've made a conscious choice not to use computers because I worked with them fucking long enough and I hate them.
that's what.
And they're so advanced and scary. Like,
Anyway,
It's Skynet.
yous
Aye.
have woken up in the Stonehill Inn, feeling energized, feeling like you've grown almost as characters.
I
What
feel
would,
like I've leveled up.
what would you like to do?
I want to bring out my paint set
Right?
and I want to paint a copper collar for Fenrir and for Squawkins.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Give me a performance.
Sing about it. That he never meant a role. He wants you to perform.
Yes. Yes, please.
So that's an 18.
Oh,
Oh,
And I sat with my pens and the collar on my lap.
you paint these beautiful, ornate-looking copper collars.
That's the word of today, guys.
That's a good one.
Anything else?
No, that's me for now.
Okay.
But can you paint some extra armor class for the parrot? Just paint AC.
I don't know actually.
Can I'll try and let me see what I've got in my equipment.
Because we did make some bitchin' armour for Fenrir without magic paints.
You did.
I'd quite like to try and craft some armor for my parrot.
You should make a metal beak.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to see what I've got.
Beaks are
Could I take like a
Is.
touch of my chainmail off without like lowering my armor class?
Don't know how you fashion that into something that a parrot could wear though. I don't think you get any armourer's tools or anything, do you? Blacksmith's tools?
I'm sure I had blacksmiths.
I mean, you are
might-
a shop owner.
I'm
might
a
be-
shop.
You might just be fishing.
Right.
Yeah, once I finish the collars, I just head down to the bar.
Okay. For being
I'm
early
good.
morning, the bar's still a wee bit busy. With the usual characters. The usual characters are there.
And who are the usual characters?
You have
I don't actually care, I'm just curious to see how much an effort you've got to make.
you have Breda, Pip, Toblin, you've got Narth, you've got Elsa, the barmaid, the dwarf still sitting in the corner, and you've got Trilina.
Do we see if anyone's got any wee side quests we can take?
I'm laughing at Victoria.
I've just seen the chat, yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed that as well. Kenny, we regressed back to our previous campaign.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Arnold Tester.
Found the Brazen.
I
Nah.
can't. Sorry.
No, I was going to say just before this gets out of hand, can I send my parrot back to the shop? Like, and will it come back?
Probably, yeah. I'd
Or
imagine
will I
so.
need
What
fucking
shop?
the shop that I own that's in this village that we're in?
You might need to show it the shop first.
And it doesn't have enough language skills to ask for armor
you
either.
got it in that shop.
No,
no,
No, I didn't.
No,
No.
The magic shop,
It's
yeah,
the
the magic shop.
The
The one
Right,
that doesn't
I'm-
exist anymore.
I'll just wait until we're out of the tavern, and then we'll maybe take a wee bypass that. Did you say you want to ask if anyone's got any side quests?
Yeah, I was going to say, do I see if anyone needs any help with anything? Maybe make some extra coin. I mean, I'm quite loaded just now with gold. I'm not going to lie.
Are we
Yeah.
all down? Are we all down at the bar now? Yeah.
Bear
Yes,
in mind,
yes, you're all down
we
at
are
the bar.
on a mission. We do know we are currently on a mission. We've just taken a long rest for.
Right, but there might be something we can do in the town.
And we have properly fucked off.
Well, before we ask,
Yesterday-
before we ask anyone, because their heads are hanging in the fucking lucky fountain in the middle of the town.
Yeah.
Oh, we should ask how that went down. We should see if anyone's seen that.
But it's still not very well.
I would also say I'm quite keen on smashing a fucking Red Brand hideout personally.
Yeah, I agree with you in that one.
With money, like, with my paints, I can actually paint money.
So if you painted a cock and balls, one would so appear.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an
Well, can
actual cock and balls, so it
I
would
think-
just be.
Well, can you not just paint me some armor, some proper good armor for my fucking parrot, please?
Yeah, I can try. Yeah.
Right, I'll see what I can give you for it.
Oh, he's going to do squiggly lines.
Give
and
me
it's
a
gonna be
give me a performance check for painting the armor.
Hope it's good.
So it's 16.
Okay, so you paint
So what I'm picturing is like a kind of a leather kind of like waistcoat, but the holes are kind of for the wings.
okay,
Well,
and then a wee
hood.
leather hood.
No. Like the oh, is it the hawks or the falcons used in Germany
Yeah.
in World War II? They got the wee hats with the spike on top.
What's World War II? I don't know what that is.
I'm
That's
speaking out of
D&D.
character.
he's got his fucking finger up, Andy. It's whatever the fucking thing to speak to the D&D, but you can't see him because his fucking iPad's been sold to the fucking gypsies.
He
or
only,
whatever.
and he only goes on camera with his real pals.
Yeah.
What's your point?
We're gonna need a burn.
We're gonna need a new fourth player.
I cast healing word.
Sawdust.
So yeah,
what did-
you paint this lovely looking armor, and you hand it off to Thighbrush.
I just like to Barry. I'm like, do you want anything? So I'm painting.
You want to clad me in leather? The fuck is wrong with you? What kind of shit are you
You're not
into?
nice, right? You're not fucking nice, right? I just gotta like, turn my back to him.
this,
You've not had the life that I've had, alright?
This cat's
God, is that
definitely
Barry?
from the west coast of Scotland now.
Oh,
All accents have been dropped with Barry.
They say to
Barry
me,
is just Andy, really.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
and he's
Secretly.
inner Andy.
So I say like, well, actually, just since you can talk, we probably should introduce you. So this is Thighbrush. He's like a pirate captain. I think.
That's
We-
water in
we
that,
think,
innit? Water?
Careful now.
Oh, I don't like water.
Normally has to be water, aye. This is Hillian. He's slept for like 100 years.
Aye,
So he's... Should he not be dead?
We
Good
don't,
point.
we don't look into it too much. I'm Arno. I'm like a travelling author. I write things.
How do you write things? You just get the time to read them.
Folk that can read.
How many folk have you met that can read?
Well, I was teaching the last bartender we met.
Aye,
let's not talk
teaching.
about
Teaching.
Aye.
So he couldn't read. And then you led. How far through his teachings did you get?
He got to F.
That's
Eh.
what can you get?
that. That's what that.
Was
That's
that
what he
like...
told us to get the fuck out of the bar.
Was that like the third letter?
Aye, nearly. And it's like, this is Nickett. To what we don't know much about Nickett. Apart from he just loves to steal shit.
Oh, I like stealing stuff.
He
I
also
like-
likes he also likes small dwarven bartenders.
I used to like small dwarven bartenders, but no anymore.
Can I ask you something, Barry?
Oh, wait, somebody's
Aye.
selling
Alright.
followers.
Alright.
Famous.
They're
Oh,
getting nerfed.
Gold.com. Yes.
Paul, do you want to do the honours, or do you want me to do it?
Like, come on, Paul, get your that together.
There you go.
Thanks.
Anyway. So, aye, Barry.
Aye, ask your question.
have
Does
you
every,
always-
does
you
every
al-
conversation with you guys have this preamble? You know, just get to the point.
Have you always been a cat?
The cat is Andy. The cat is fucking Andy.
I'm starting to like you, Barry.
But have I always been a... How many cats have you met that can talk? Of course I've not always been a fucking cat. Like I said, I've had a hard life.
Right, so what happened to you to make you a cat?
Fuck's sake. Well,
Right, okay, listen, Barry, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna fucking tell you. You asked, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
No,
I
nobody
just
cares.
feel like him, he's like, oh, Squawkins. So
What an idiot! What an idiot!
I passed thigh brush. I passed thigh brush, like the copper, like, kind of like collar that kind of goes round his, like, ankle. To say that this should allow Squawkins to communicate with you.
Thank you very much, Arnold. That is so kind.
And I passed the one to Helene and go, you might need to train him quite a bit to use this, but like, with proper training, he should be able to use this collar to talk to you as well.
I say thank you, and then then I look at Fenrir and say, do you want this, boy? And he kind of just looks at me funny, and I'm like, maybe I'll do that in my own time.
Yeah. No, it's just like, I'm not forcing anything.
Can I tell
Just-
my fucking story? Like you
Is it about
asked.
your life, Barry?
You've,
Because nobody gives a fuck, Barry.
Nobody gives a fuck, Barry, honestly.
Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody
you
gives a
watch
fuck.
you watch as his paw
Totally.
just slowly slides all of your food and drink off the bar table.
How long is this thing's fucking paw?
He's just stretched out right across it, and he's just doing it with his whole body.
Oh, the fucking joke's on him, we've not ordered yet. That's what we was about today.
That wasn't our food.
Barry's an arsehole.
Barry's an asshole.
Nobody likes Barry. Barry's getting bullied this whole trip.
Nicole, it's not me. It's not me. It's them.
So
Well, it
listen,
technically is you.
Barry,
Because it's your
listen.
personality that we're bullying.
Barry, if you stop being an absolute arsehole, we'll listen to you. So talk to us. What happened? Do you want to become whatever you were before, or do you want to
I
just
used to be like him. And he points over to the dwarf sitting in the corner. See
You used to
that?
be small. You're still small. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I used to be a dwarf.
Your name was Barry the Dwarf.
Yeah. Aye.
Barry's such
And
a
where are
weird
you?
name.
Highly in the fucking sleeper? Shut the fuck up. I'm telling my story.
Right, okay.
You know, you met Grista.
Yep.
Well,
Nicket's had the pleasure.
that... What? What are you talking about? Nick has had the pleasure. What did you do?
Nick,
What did you do with
went
Grista?
Nick went full ham on Grista.
Oh, you can have her, mate, honestly. I had her for a few years, but...
What are you talking about?
Grista, I used to be... I'm married to Grista.
What was Krista?
The one you were trying to shag.
When?
You know when.
You know when.
I really don't.
Oh, sorry, it was the barmaid at the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Oh, is that
The
one?
one you
with the
stabbed. The
fucking
one you
red
stabbed through a door to get away from.
Yeah.
bands? Oh yeah, that was fun.
I just look at my leg like, yeah.
Ah,
In my
well...
defence,
What to...
all dwarves keep the good shit in the back. I went to find that, heard the commotion, and did
They
no
do keep the
follow-up.
good stuff in the bag, that trunk. Yeah.
That's my wife.
Sniffing her back.
Yeah, Hellion.
You just tried to give her away. You know what? I'm like, not right.
Aye, she's...
You're married to Krista, cool, great story. Right, are we got to go and deal with the red brand?
I think so.
Let's go
Yeah.
kill.
Right. Okay. So.
Where's Pat?
And the wee boy stands up from the bottom of the stairs, playing with his toys as he always is, and he runs over.
So-
Yeah.
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 Sorry to bother you. No, obviously you're busy playing and stuff. You mentioned he's playing with his toys.
Sorry, I've disturbed you, boy. Are you not just off of killing some people like a couple hours ago.
What?
I've
Can-
killed no one.
Can I go back
Have
and
you
play
not?
with my toys?
Fully mortally wounded.
So,
Um,
so you mentioned a secret tunnel in the woods. Would you be able to draw us like a map?
Oh, I don't know what it is. Karp knows what it is. And I know where Karp is.
Right, where's Karp?
Take us to Karp Boy.
I'm gonna just lift one of his toys. Just like that. Where's Karp?
It's like, whoa.
He just looks at you terrified. Like just.
Sorry,
But
would you
I'll
mind telling us
take
where
you to.
Karp-
He's at the he's at the elderly farm. That's where he lives.
Just put his toy down.
I pick the toy back up and then give it to Fenrir to sit and chew on.
Pip, can you?
Why
point
would
me
you
in the
do
direction
that?
of- Right, come on, Pip, I'm trying to talk to you. Can you put me in the direction of some crackers? I'll show you a magic trick.
Okay. And he
Give me
runs
some-
he runs off behind the bar, through the door, and after a few moments you see him come back out from behind the bar, holding one singular cracker. And it's just shaking in his hand, and he just looks down at Fenrir as Fenrir's just chewing bit of chunks out of his favourite toy. And he's just like,
It's like, sorry, see if you could have any toy in the world. What would you want?
Oh, here we go. He's
Oh.
fucking paint.
Well, I was about to
um,
offer him to go to the shop, so somebody's obviously
or
wanting the fucking
could I-
brownie points.
a night
You
ride.
just dropped it had fuck all.
Arno, I'm in the middle of the conversation with this wee boy here. Can you give me a minute? Back off, you're cramping my style.
I'd like
Oh,
a night riding an owl bear, please. Can,
Okay, I don't think my shop's going to have that in stock.
No. You promised to get him the toy from your
God.
shop.
But you might have rail there. You know,
Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to Arno. What is that shop called? I can't remember. What's in your book? What shop do I own? It's not the course. It's not the lion thing, and it's not.
That you own.
Aye,
I don't think you own any.
I do. I own a shop. I arm wrestled a guy.
I don't remember you getting a deed for the shop.
I did get the deed. We talked about this in the shop. The deed was given to me. Just
I
because
didn't-
you've no written it down. How about you
Fuck's sake, Arno.
paint me a
One
deed? How
job.
about you fucking paint me a deed?
I can froze you one, boss.
Right, I've got that shop.
all the laughter, everything just left your face. Like, this campaign is over. I own that shop.
there's the seriousness, and you just
He's
looked
like,
and just went, I'll own that
this
shop.
I'm gone.
What's the shop that I own called? Arno.
Well,
Not
there's
a
a shop
Provisions.
called
Sure.
Barton's Provisions.
That's the one that I own. Cool.
Well, it's not called
Just-
Barton's Provisions
just
anymore,
real-
it's called
just-
Guybrush Provisions.
Just real quick, would the name of the shop not be on the deed that you have?
Aye, but obviously I've not written it down in sorry. Obviously I've not written it down in real life. And my problem isn't the fact that I've not got a fucking deed, it's the fact that I can't remember what it's called. Okay? Shall I take these fingers down now? Your Highness.
I mean, I'm
It's called-
just saying.
It's called Thighbrush Provisions now.
Right, okay, cool. That's the fucking deed that it's on now.
Also, we might need to change the sign on the shop.
One moment.
I don't even have a pen.
lightsaber pencil case.
It is, yes.
That's fantastic.
So say like, yeah. So Pip, you were saying about Karp.
You people are weird.
Yeah.
What did you want to know about Karp?
So where's the Alderleaf Farm? Where is that?
East, east.
Oh, here.
Into the shop.
Formerly Barton's Provision, now thigh brushes, stuff and things.
Oh, I know where's Guybrush's stuff and things.
There we go. Now, wee boy, how about you take yourself over to Thighbrush's stuffing things and help yourself to anything that you would deem that looks like a toy.
And I say it's the one that's got the signpost for Barthen's Providing. Because we haven't changed the sign.
I haven't changed the sign because we've been busy fighting red
Yeah.
brands.
Yeah.
And beheading. Oh, scare tactics.
Scared that? Are you trying to scare this child?
I think we
Would you
should.
not call setting a couple of
At this point,
capitals of the square a scare tactic?
Pip has started just slowly backing away from your table towards his dad. Just
I'd say to Fenrir to spit out the toy. It's enough.
Reynard was good.
Cap-
Just
Cap-
covered in
that toy left.
drool and just had chunks taken out of it all over the place.
I just look at Ellie and go, that was bang out order.
I woke up on the wrong side of bed today, mate. Honestly, something's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Feeling quite gloom.
So, are we going to this farm then? What's it called? We're going to find Karp at Ashenberry Farm or
Alderleaf.
Alderleaf farm.
I thought Pip was going to take us, and now you've sent him to your shop.
We should go to the shop, make sure you got the deeds.
You've got
Right.
the deed.
Should.
I'm going to ask. So, how many people are in this area now? There's about 4 or 5. You said.
Yeah.
Anyone know where Alderleaf Farm is? I exclaim.
Rita, the weaver that was sitting close to the door, the old frail woman, just looks up and just goes, east.
She's a woman. She's got woman's needs. She's a woman and she loves to weave. Oh yeah.
Did you sing that aloud to her there?
It's still east.
Is it?
It's still east.
Thank you.
I'm going to
Well-
turn around and look at that Thybrush and say, I didn't realise you had the voice of a god.
Man of many talents, he has.
Well, now you do.
I can play the ocarina, just to let you know.
I don't think I can play any instruments apart from my beautiful voice.
Well, I can write books, right? Let's get our the musical talents, right? Let's go.
Oh, I forgot you're a failed bard.
I'll just storm out the tavern.
Okay.
Whatever type of level up I got, I'm feeling like a complete arsehole just now.
Right, I'll follow him. Arnold, don't be so silly. Don't be upset. You're not failed. You're just in training
A disappointment to your
for your
parents.
next level.
No, pretty much it's why I've had to leave home, is because every person in my family is an established singer or performer, and I can't do that.
Oh, is it because you don't try or because you're not good?
Oh no, it's because I'm absolute dog shit.
Oh no.
And I've been told that by every instrument teacher, every I had a music teacher, a singing teacher.
Well, I tell you this. I'll
even
make it.
fighting, I had the best gladiator in the land is my dad, and he tried to teach me to fight, and yeah, he then
You know
said,
what? Well, you've obviously, in my opinion, you've got something inside you, deep inside you, that stems from these from your parents. So there's obviously talent there, and there's something blocking it. I pledge to you that any wizard we find, of which I'm pretty sure we've been told there's one in this hollow that we're going to, I'm going to ask him before we dispatch him, if needs be, if there's anything he can do to improve your singing voice or improve your skills, because we can't have that. That's just no on.
That's it's really nice of you. I like how you added in killing a wizard.
Oh, well, he's hanging about with red brands. You don't know. I mean, obviously that might not be a great idea if he's a bad wizard, because he might tell us he's putting something on you and then put a bad spell on you, and then so we'll need to be careful. But I'm telling you, that's the intention, right?
But we're willing to take the rest for you, Arnold.
Oh fuck!
Where the fuck did you come from?
I didn't even see you then. And I can
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
I just take a step back and just gonna make sure I'm teasing my eye line.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong, Arnold?
I'm sorry, I didn't like how you penetrated me from behind yesterday.
Someone else woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
Right,
Did you get
let's-
stabbed from your ally?
Right.
Sure, I think someone else
I
did.
don't think you need to argue with Nickett about being stabbed by his ally. Give Arno a wee wink based on how we met.
You got something in your eye, boss?
No. Just I do actually. Yeah, you're right. Anyway.
No, but you know, yes, it's my finger.
So,
Thank you for the follow.
Are we going to go and get these red brands? Are we going to go and scout this kind of hollow, or are we going to go and
Well, we
find?
need to go get Karp so you can show us.
That's right. Okay. So, do we just walk east, or should we ask about some more? What do we think? Oh,
Is there a
I mean,
map in town?
User,
there might have been a map. Hellion, did you not have a sense of things in the forest or something? Or am I making that up?
Do you
I
know,
mean, you have walked through the town. You've got a pretty good idea of the layout of the town because you've walked all the way east to the Sleeping Giant Inn, and then walked all the way back. So you would have walked past Alderleaf Farm. So you'd know roughly what it is.
Okay, let's go then.
Because what was it outside the town master's hall that we put all the heads down? Wasn't it?
No, it was town centre.
Yeah, no, we put them at the Shrine of Luck, and then
That's
they didn't
right.
like that, so we moved them
yeah.
to the Masters Hall.
Right,
Aye.
are we leaving the tavern then?
No,
We're
we're
gonna
not that
go
far.
to this farm.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the middle of the road.
Yeah. To be fair, if there
Are
was
we in
any
the,
kind of
we
real
in the middle of the road in
preparation,
town?
any real preparation done, people would be shouting at us in the middle of the town for leaving heads, but they probably didn't. So let's just keep going.
So as you're walking through the town, you have to walk past the town master's hall where you'd put the heads.
There we go.
And you see this fat, like sweaty human wearing fine looking like clothes. Like he looks like he should work in one of the banks around the place. So that's what he looks like, and he's just pacing back and forth, just rubbing his head. He looks
I see this stuff from my hands thinking, oh, there's a whale.
he looks very, very worried. As there's two servants down on their hands and knees trying to clean the blood off the ground.
Yeah, I just cast whatever the fuck that thing is.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, I can't say that spell. I shouldn't have picked it. If I cast
Funny
it to
because
clear
you
the blood.
can read and you can write, so I don't know how you can't say that.
Can he sing? And maybe you need to sing that spell.
So as you cast it, the blood starts to disappear, and you just did you just
Right, so somebody say it slowly for me.
prestidigitation? Is it not a digitation? Prestidigitation. Guys,
I'm gonna.
everyone that's watching right now, look up the spell because it's a fucking nightmare to pronounce.
Prestidigitation.
It's so easy to say, guys. Come on.
Say it.
Can I shout at the fat guy? Can I just shout abuse at him?
Go on.
I'm kind of asking the group if they think that's a good idea. Should I shout at him? I want to tell him to fucking get on your fucking hands and knees and do that yourself, fat boy, but is that
Yeah,
gonna start trouble?
Go for it.
Oh, fatty, do that yourself.
What? I'm the town master.
What, does that mean you put fucking pies in your ears and you can't hear me the first time? Get it done yourself.
Look, someone left the heads of people. There's been a crime committed.
Aye, red brands, you greasy bam.
Well, why did someone move against the red plants?
Because the town
giggles.
wasn't happy, and if you were really in charge of the town, you would know that. In case I've been fucking on the take, you.
I'm not on the take.
Looks like you are, because you're upset about it.
I'm upset that there might be repercussions for this.
Nah, we're going to sort that. Don't you worry. We're going to Aldenleaf Farm.
Alderleaf Farm, why?
Alderleaf Farm, and we're going to find out the location of the wee hovel that they're in, and we're going to go and sort them right out. So you can tell that to your pals in the red brands.
You
Don't
can
you
go.
worry, we know.
Go and tell that
We know.
homeboy, homeboy.
Look, there's bigger problems happening in the town than the red brands. There's orcs on the Wyvern Trail.
Ooh.
Okay. So what have you done as the leader of the town to defend your town against the orcs?
That doesn't sound like it's in town.
They're stopping, like, things coming into the town. They're
So what
stopping our
have you
deliveries.
We sorted them out. We did that way here.
North.
Goblins, wasn't it?
Alright, we stopped the goblins for the other side. Like, you can take care of the other one.
I've
Like,
already-
That's your job after all.
I've sent people. I've sent men up there, and
Right. Let me just ask you this. Right. Hold on a second. If we deal with it, what's in it for us?
I can offer you a reward.
Right.
That was implied. What is
Feel
it?
bad about calling him fat now, but okay.
Well-
Yeah, what's the reward?
A monetary reward, of course.
We would like that in addition to you being better to your townsfolk. You should have known that they weren't happy that the Red Brands were here.
I kind of elbow
Real
White
good.
Rush and they go, arm wrestle for the deeds of the town.
I was gonna say, so
Do you want to fight for the deeds of the town?
I'm not a fighter. I'm not going to fight you for the deeds of the town.
Why don't you get your best fighter in the town?
I tried,
and
Nick. I'm
fight,
sorry.
and fight Thightbrush, and if
That's-
Thightbrush defeats him, then he owns the town, and then we will do a better job in this town than you will.
That's not how this. That's not
I'm
how
gonna
this
lean over to
works.
Hellion and just say we've kind of got places to be at the moment. Like I like this town, but
so
it's the first one you've seen, Hellion. It's the
At
first
the
one.
same
you've
time,
seen.
I'm
I mean,
like,
better town.
yeah,
It's
well,
been
well,
fine.
still-
We could have fought with like a card game. I've got
Well,
one
when
town,
the-
like
still-
cards.
All the towns where I came from were all destroyed. This is great.
I just say to the town,
Oh, sucks to
like,
suck.
we will take care of the orcs for you, but we need half the money in advance to see it's worth it, and then we'll get the other half once the job's done. That way, you'll still get collateral.
I'm paying 75 gold for this. So
Per person.
no.
Right, okay,
bad.
see you later.
That's a bit stingy. Yeah, if we just walk away.
Okay.
Yeah, see you later on. We've got Red Brands to kill.
Yeah, we have to save your town.
You see him visibly flustered.
Right,
Just-
listen, we're walking away. If you can make it 50 gold per person, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Nah, taking too
Don't
long.
go,
See you later on.
Right,
Bye.
see ya.
Bye, fatty.
You know, we did kill the Red Brands.
Some of them. Going to kill the rest though.
So you walk away. The guy, like this guy's just.
Walk
I'm also
away.
going
He's just
to turn around to him.
terrified.
I'm also going to turn around to him quickly, and I'm going to say, and we're going to kill the rest of them. Probably the only people that can take care of these ogres.
There's ogres now too.
Oh, it's ogres. Was it orcs? Orcs
Orcs.
and ogres. Orcs and ogres.
Goblins.
And eventually he's
Just now a game. We're going to give this guy a heart attack at this rate.
It's shite.
Roll a constitution check.
you eventually find yourself at Alderleaf Farm. A quaint little farmhouse.
Walk up to the door, chap it. See who's home.
After a few.
Are we at the farm now? Yeah.
Yes. After a few moments, the door opens, but you don't see anyone straight away, and then you look down and you see a halfling female. And look at
Hi
what?
there.
Hi,
We're looking for Karp.
Magic.
why?
Yeah, we feel that we've heard he knows the location of somewhere we're trying to get
Oh,
to.
that'll just be one of his stories. He's always making up stories about things he finds in the woods.
Well, we need to follow down every lead. I'm afraid.
Fine, if you go down the side of the house, you'll see him. He's in the field. He's playing. You'll see him.
You just let your. Is it your son?
Yeah. Yes, it's
You
my
just let
son.
your son play in the field when I don't know if you know, but there's orcs around here.
Well,
Ogres.
I can see him at all times.
And goblins.
Right. Goblins as well. That's very.
I'm working in
it's
the
okay,
field.
It's okay. You have woke up on the wrong side of bed this morning.
Oh, I'm an arsehole. Honestly,
You
I'm
okay?
sorry, mate, I'm an arsehole.
You okay? You alright? You're doing okay?
I'm just gonna lean into like the half of being, which is like you should really be nicer to your kid. Like basically telling just people that he's talking shit isn't very nice.
What
Like,
happens? What happens if there was a wolf just randomly standing next to us just now?
Aline, it's alright. Drop
You
it,
mean
big man.
you mean like that wolf you've got there that's licking your hand?
Yeah, but he's tame.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Oh shit! There's a wolf! Oh!
You just get the taste, just get the flavour of him first.
Wait a
So,
minute,
I think
I'm gonna roll an insight check to see if she then gets terrified of the wolf.
It's lovely talking to you. I'm going to go and find your son now to see if he is a bullshit me bam.
Yeah, we just walk away.
Karp, your ma says you're a gobshite.
I'm pretty sure we can.
Oh yeah, she immediately, as soon as you jump back, she like goes, oh no, and she slams the door shut.
Yep. See, we just like we thought. You don't give a shit about your child.
Don't say that. She might grab him in.
Karp!
Talk to him.
Karp!
Where are you?
So you make your way around the side of the house and you see this small halfling child just, he's got a stick in his hand and he's just skipping down the rows of the crops, just smacking the top of the crops. Kidding on he's a fighter, kidding on he's a knight.
Oof, you're going to rip the heat off that thing, son. But anyway, we've heard that you know the...
You're also hitting those crops.
we've heard that you know the location. We've been talking to Pip, and he says you've got a story to tell about the location of a red band hideout in the woods. Can you tell us
Yep.
about-
Yep. I found one. And it's down there. And there was two of the bad men. They were guarding it and
perception?
chased us away.
Can I see if he's telling the truth? Is that
Yeah,
perception?
that's an insight.
Oh, insight. Who's got good insight? I've got +2.
I'll get +4.
Maybe you do it then.
I've got +2 as well.
It's like,
I'll back you up. I'll back you up with the roll.
so advantage then, Andy. Aye.
Yeah, sure.
So 15
I got
and a nat 1 for. Oh no, wait, 11.
Yeah, you can. He's telling the truth.
Okay, do you want to show us what it is, or tell us, or draw us a wee map?
My mum says I'm not allowed to play in the woods anymore.
your
Well,
mum.
I
Your mum's
can't
actually
show
just
you.
shat herself, son. She's completely filled her breeks right now, so she'll be
He,
busy for a 5
he,
minutes.
he immediately starts laughing and he almost trips over one of the crops and he's laughing on the phone with my mum pooped herself.
Yes.
Yep.
That's funny.
So if we go now, we can have you back before she's cleaned up.
I guess. Sure. And he just takes off running down towards the forest that you can see. It's kind of on a hill and you can see the forest down the bottom.
I'm gonna
Nice.
send
Well, it's got to be walking
Fenra.
place for those.
But
Everyone
what-
else.
I'm gonna
Oh, this
send
kid's fast.
I'm gonna send Fenra to keep up with him just to make sure he doesn't run into any trouble.
He's a fucking halfling. He's tiny. A wee stupid
Aye.
legs.
But he's a wee fast one, right? Just don't be there.
But he's a third of the height of you.
Aye.
So you
Have you
need to
got-
go a third of the speed of him and still catch up with him.
Right. Let me just throw this to you, right?
I'm
How-
here.
Right. How fast do flies fly? Well fast, considering the size of them, right?
Yeah, but if we take Lord of the Rings for inspiration, when
But if you had
Lord Hobbit
fucking
was
wings,
taking a
Connor,
sprint,
oh,
let us
no.
go
Wouldn't
and
be able to go that
casually
fast.
jog.
Have you ever seen a?
Oh,
have you-
you're-
listen, no, stop for a second. Have you ever seen a spider run across the room as fast as it can?
With 8 fucking legs. 4
But-
times the amount you've got. See,
Right.
if you had 8 legs, Connor,
Have
you'd
you
be
ever-
fast as fuck.
I was like, whoa, right.
Have you ever seen The
Wait,
Incredibles?
I just watched him.
I've never seen
How fast? DM, how fast is he running?
Pretty damn fast, yeah. Like, this kid's got a lot of energy and he's taken off.
Faster than the rest of us, though.
Oh, none of you have said that you're actually following him yet, so the
no,
only
no,
That's
you
not
can-
what he said.
Fenra's
Fenrir's following him. Like,
I'm following that wee boy because I
at this
asked him when
point, yeah, he's getting towards the woods and he's almost about to disappear into the woods as you start running down the
Karp,
hill.
Wait up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for some reason we didn't follow.
Fucking
And
what use would that be? A wee-
he just starts smacking a tree with his stick, waiting on you. And then he notices that Fenrir's like following the stick with his eyes. And he looks at his stick and he looks at Fenrir and then throws the stick away. Hylian, you get to choose if Fenrir went chasing it.
Fenrir isn't an idiot, so no, he doesn't chase it.
Or bit his arm.
Fenrir just watches the stick fly away. And he just looks back at the kid.
It was actually his army was looking at the whole time.
And he's catch up. And after a little bit of like trailing through this forest, It's morning as well, so the light is just breaking through the trees.
Do you know funny that? Because, you know, I mean, if you
Yeah.
look at my picture, it is quite like that, isn't it? It's like I kind of knew that was going to happen.
And he's eventually, Karp starts to get quiet, and he starts like walking really slowly up to this like grass verge going up, and he says, "It's on the other side. It's on the other side of there."
Come back,
Right.
come back, come back.
Do you know your way home, Karp?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think you better run home just now, eh?
Oh,
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna say to Fenrir, make sure he gets home all right, and then
I was
come
gonna
back.
say, does anyone have anything we can toss him? Like, yeah, I want to give him like 5 copper pieces or something. Oh, also, go to the shop formerly known as Barthen's Provisions, and tell them Thighbrush sent you, and you and your mother can have anything you want, up to a monetary value of no that much. 'Cause I know how
No,
running
not
a
for
building
that.
here.
You can get anything you want. Your mum gets nothing.
You buy your mum a pair of clean underwear.
Aye, alright.
and he starts laughing, and then he just takes off running.
Hold on a second. Before I send Fenrir, how long did it take us to get here?
Yeah, probably like 15-20 minutes.
Right, I'm not sending Fenrir then. Fenrir can stay with us.
Okay. So yeah, Karp just takes off running. He's almost immediately out of your line of vision just because of how dense the forest is. What he's doing?
Who's got the best stealth?
Me, I'm going to start sneaking forward.
Nick it, yeah, you go
Okay.
and have a wee.
Give me a
Well, I was going to
stealth
say,
check.
because...
Peek over
Wait,
the
no,
village.
wait a minute, guys. Because we're in the forest, I've got Natural Explorer, right? So,
Well, the Paydays go then.
no, listen, no, wait a second, right? Wait a second. So, you're so fast.
Right,
right?
Dad.
I can... listen, my proficiency bonuses are doubled and all that stuff, right? But also, as a group, we're more stealthy with me, so we can all go.
Right, but we still need to look at all this verse and see
Wait
what's
a
there.
second. Wait a second. I can look for tracks, and I can look for anything that's passed through the area to see if there's been any movement in a certain direction before we head. That'll give us a better idea if there's a patrol, if there's anything else like that. So let me do my thing. Have a wee look at the ground, see what there is.
Andy, I stick my head up and look over the grass verge we're hiding behind
Okay.
to see if there's
Come on,
literally anything there.
Give me a perception check.
If you get fucking injured here, honestly, that's going to come back and bite you, I feel.
Give me a
think
stealth
I'm-
check as well. Give me a stealth check. Just see
I'm
how
just gonna
quietly
use
you can make up to the
command
verge.
Wait, I thought we were on the verge. Yeah, that's a 5. But I'm with him, so technically is that no advantage anyway?
As you creep up, the breakfast you had at that place
He's not-
farts violently out your anus
He's-
and alerts everybody.
Like from how
Breakfast. We never ordered breakfast and Barney chucked somebody else's in the flare. We haven't
I'm not the
eaten.
DM, I'm just taking the piss.
from my perspective, what's happened is you've got to the bottom of this grass verge. Nickett has almost been like about to go. Hylian's put his hand on his shoulder and went, "Look, no, this is my area. I can handle this. I'll go, but we can all go together because I can handle this." And as he's having that conversation, Arno's went, "Fuck this," and then turned around and just started to stomp up this hill. So you get to the top of the hill, twigs cracking as you're walking up. Like Hylian's just sitting there going, "He's making a fucking racket."
He's fuming. He's absolutely.
And when you
Can I hit the deck at this point? Like, can I hide?
no, he was at the bottom of the verge. You got to the bottom of the verge, and Karp said it's over the top.
He's the way at the top. He's the way at the top.
Yeah, so you get to the top and you look over, and you see 2 red brands who have got like a tankard sitting up against a wall, and they're flicking copper pieces. And just as you get to the top of the verge, you snap a twig, and give me a dexterity check. See how quick you can duck behind this verge without them seeing.
Yeah, just straight deck.
Straight dex, yeah.
It's a natural 19.
Okay. You manage to like get down, and you don't hear any talking or anything. And yeah, there's 2 red brands on the outside of this tunnel.
I'm just going to look at Arnold and go, Arnold, you're an absolute fucking idiot.
Fucking tell ya, we Nick, it was about the
Amateur.
fucking sneaking on.
Oh, fuck. Come here! Come here! Come here!
You want me to walk back down the fucking hill?
No.
Oh no, just stay
like-
away
No, no.
fucking arm. No,
No.
mentally come here.
Mentally, come here.
Is there someone there?
Right, I just so
I'm
I'll
gonna-
look-
You
I'll
heard
look-
voices shouting. Is there someone there?
I'll look at Hilly and Thybrush and go, there's two, and then stand up
Oh.
and I run to the side, like away from them.
You're a fucking idiot.
We don't know that. We don't know that yet.
I just look at Thybrush and I just go, that's it. Cover's blown. Let's just go.
No. It's not cut. It's not blown yet. It's not blown yet. It's not blown yet. Shh.
So
Listen,
Arno,
I'm
you-
just gonna say,
you stand up and you after you've done your signal telling them there's two, you stand up and you take off and you hear the red brands go, after him, he's spying on us, after him. And I use watch as Arno just runs down the grass verge away from yous.
wait for Buzz.
Is it? And he's been followed by these
You hear
two red brands.
you hear heavy footsteps on the other side of this grass verge travelling in the same direction.
I'm just going to turn around to the guys and say, he's on his own. Let's just go into the cave near the.
I can't leave him. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pull out the old short bow. Just
Yep.
fucking try and fire something off, just to maybe like distract one of them.
I think. Hold on a second. Before you do that, why don't we see if Arnold can talk his way out of this?
Oh, okay.
We should take positions. We've got the stealth bonus. We've got the stealth. We'll roll for stealth just now. We've got some stealthiness because it's my area.
To scout the entrance of the cave.
So Nicole,
No,
you
get
stay
your-
this.
No, Nick, get your short bow ready, right? We're gonna crossbow. Yep, your crossbow. We're gonna take aim from the bushes from the height of the area, and then see if Arnold can handle this. Let's try it.
Right, I need to roll a disadvantage
Crossbow
stealth.
and load it.
just
Oh,
now,
yep.
because of that chainmail, so that roll twice.
Just roll twice, yeah, and then we take the lowest.
Although his proficiencies are doubled, though. Remember, so whatever you've got in stealth, it's doubled.
16.
16.
Does it
And
already.
what's your doubled?
Kylie, and are you rolling stealth?
I'm gonna roll stealth. 16.
I got
You
got
only
16
does it
anyway.
matter.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Your
fine.
proficiencies are doubled, so it's 8.
I
plus
Highly, and
8,
just roll yours.
So I would be 20. Would be my lowest.
So
19.
mine would be.
So you
mine's would be
guys are pretty quiet during this commotion. And you go up to the top of the verge.
Yeah.
You make your way up to the top of the verge, and you see Arno just booking it down. And Arno's not really much of an athlete, so he's got a bit of a weird run, especially on uneven ground. And you see him just running as these two red brands are just chasing after him.
Right. Now, how far away is he to us just now, just for our perspective?
It's probably about 30 feet away from you.
Right. I say we just slowly keep on moving forward within attack range.
Yeah. Are we putting our backs to the opening of the cave or the hollow or whatever?
Do you want me to keep an eye on the entrance of the cave? Just in
Yeah,
case?
you keep an eye on the entrance, and we'll keep an eye, like Helene and I will keep an eye on the red brands.
So I kind of take
Okay.
position like a bush, just so I've got a good line of sight to the entrance of the cave.
Right, okay. Arno, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get a distance that I feel far enough away from the red brand, but also the red brand away from the group.
Right, okay.
Sorry, just quickly, I've just seen the chat, and if you're still running, I think you should run. You should roll to see if you do trip.
No, you're not the DM. You've already told
Nah,
us.
I'm just putting that out there. Then if the
I
DM's
agree.
not seen it, just like a shit horror film. Run.
Right, so you're running down this,
Does his
and
boobs fall out at the same time as when he falls?
Just one.
you
Oh.
you as you look back over your
where these come
over your
from?
shoulder to see how far back the red brands are. Roll me a dexterity check.
I just choose to fall.
No, it's a low DC. It's a low DC. Don't worry.
No. I choose to fall.
Okay, so as you look back over your shoulder, you see the red brands are like pretty far away from you, and you can't see where the tunnel is and you can't see the rest of the party. And you just turn that back around and there's a tree right in front of you. And you just duck out of the way of the tree. You fall, land on your shoulder. What are you doing?
Like, I just kind of like clutch my book and just kind of like almost kind of like cower
Okay.
and kind of wait for him to catch up.
They catch up with you and they go, what the fuck were you doing in these woods?
It's like I was just looking and it's like I'm just gonna hold up a book and go. I write books. I was just writing about the forest. I didn't realise you were here.
One of them snatches the book out of your hand
Uh-oh.
and he flicks it
That
open.
awakens a rage in Arno.
And he starts flicking through and he goes, fucking, who writes? Where's the pictures?
It's
Watch
like
your
I haven't
reading,
done
boy.
pictures yet. Yeah, this is just the draft books. It's like, can I please get my book back?
Sure, and he throws it down next to you, landing in a muddy bit of this forest.
Thunderwave.
Oh! Right, okay.
Oh,
Give me an attack.
fucking raging. He's
Wait,
raging.
I need to do saves, don't I?
Yep.
That was nice. Does that came through?
I don't roll anything.
Oh, you don't
I'm
roll
waiting
in? Right, okay.
for- Yeah.
So, is that a deck save?
Con save.
Oh, con save, okay. Well, that's a fail.
What I will say is, see if I knew we were at the bottom of a hill, or if I had heard that bit, I wouldn't have tried to peek over the hill.
So that's a 16, that's why you need to listen, mate. That's a 16 for the second one.
Okay.
The first one failed.
I've got a slight issue where that the dice roller's in the way of my spell sheet.
Is that a bit of an issue? You not got a second monitor?
I do, that's what Discord and stuff is.
You need a third
19?
monitor.
19?
Battle
19!
station.
So 19 damage and they are pushed.
Wait, what does the guy who done the save take?
Half.
Ah. So,
9 points of damage.
Obviously, bearing in mind that we're sitting at the back.
yeah,
And they're
yeah.
pushed 10 feet away from me.
So
And
you cast Thunderwave, and the one that threw your book, who was closest to you, you just watch as he gets blasted upwards, because you cast it from a downwards angle. It's blasted upwards, and he just cracks his head on a tree, and you watch as his head just folds straight forward, and then he lands just a mangled mess. Like, he's gone. And the other guy gets blasted 10 foot away from you, he smacks into another tree, and he's on his knees, and he just stands up, unsheaths
Right,
his
so we
sword.
all-
I need everyone to roll
we all-
initiative.
Oh, can we not just all, because we're all in stealth, just unleash
Oh
our
yeah,
arrows?
yeah, use prepared your actions, so I unleash your arrows on the guy who's standing up.
Right,
I'm
well,
still facing the tunnel.
I've got,
You've got advantage for your stealth.
Oh, right, okay.
You guys
fuck
did
with
that
that.
once as well, Lewis.
Oh, 8. That was worse.
mine's is 20, and 20. I was going to use, I've got Dreaded Ambusher.
20? I've seen a 10.
No, my first one was a 20, because we did advantage.
Oh yeah, I just seen it, yeah, okay.
I've got I can add a wisdom modifier, so it's my +2 to initiative rolls, but I don't need to because I've got a 20 anyway.
See, because I missed, I'm just going to shout release, because
Basically-
I fucked it and I want to still pretend I'm in charge.
My first attack, because I'm using Dreaded Ambusher, my first attack action I take, I can make an additional 1d8 to the damage.
Okay, so roll your damage for that.
Holy fuck. 19. 19. I don't even, I need to roll a d8.
Wait, you
Is
just...
that not just a hit?
Oh, it's a hit, sorry, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
hit, sorry,
I need
yeah.
you to roll your damage.
I thought that was the damage for a second. I was like, holy fuck. That's 11. He's probably dead at that anyway.
Yeah, where were you
I'll
aiming
just
for?
roll- I'll just roll it, the extra d8. That's 12. It's 13 damage. I just aim and
At his head?
just for the back of the neck.
Yeah. So, Arno, you watch as this guy's on his knees, and he stands up and he unsheaths 2 scimitars, and he starts running at you, and you just watch him stop, and blood just starts to pour out his mouth. And that's when you notice an arrow just coming from the back of his neck, poking out the front, and he just falls forward, slumping on the ground.
I just go pick up a book and I wipe it on the red cloak, just clean it as best I can.
Okay.
So, before we start,
Can
should
you roll a cleaning check on that one?
we equip these red coats that we have just now?
Yeah.
Because that's what we're told, just so we don't forget and go in and then get fucking done by a skeleton.
I'm assuming I'm like too far away to hear what's going on. I'm still kind of keeping an eye.
Mate, our Thunderwave resonates.
Yeah,
with
you
me.
would have. Yeah, you would have heard that.
Yeah, well, they heard the Thunderwave, but not like put the red cloaks on.
Oh,
I've
right.
heard it.
I'm also going to
Well,
look.
yeah.
On the night
Oh,
before-
you're only just behind us.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
you're only
I've always
10
kept
foot
my eyes
behind.
on
No.
You're
That's
literally,
right
all
there.
you've done is turn to look the other way.
I'm also
Honor
going
us,
to.
that's
I'm
what
just
you
going to say, Arnold. Arnold, really, that was too fucking loud.
Do you see this shit?
What? Your book's dirty.
This is my fucking life's work.
Right. Well, you can.
Find another life's work.
I will listen.
Fuck
You
you.
can copy
You,
paste.
you.
Hellion, you were upset a minute ago because some woman that you've never met before was letting her child play right next to her house.
Because
So-
I can't pronounce it, Liam.
You should
That's
understand that this man's life's work has just been muddied. He's allowed to be upset. Maybe not to the point of murder, but he's allowed to be upset.
I didn't kill him, he's just knocked unconscious.
Listen, you should use prestidigitation to.
Can
to-
someone just check I spelled that right? Because if I spelled that right from memory, I'll be very impressed.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yep.
You spelled it right. You should use prestidigitation to make the book look brand new. See, I can say it. I don't know why you can't say it, but it's all right.
I'm not going to attempt to say it.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.